What's going on, folks? So you may recall a little while back I checked out, I believe it was the debut single from the band Transatlantic Radio. And it's been some time, but they've released another song here. I believe it's only their second song. I could be dead wrong, but I believe that is correct. But at any rate, the name of the song is Fever Dream. Looking forward to this. Let's get our melodic rock AOR on and let's see what they're bringing with their second single. Or I think it's their second song. So, but regardless, let's see what we got, shall we? Rangers, go. Nice outro there. I love that fade out, and the whole outro is kind of just the guitar doing some nice melody, some nice shred, and just groovy. This song here, I mean, it just oozes style. I mean, it's groovy. It really hits that vibe, just that 80s classic vibe. I could see this song being in like the credits of like an 80s movie, I mean, it just really it captures that spirit and sounds so authentic. And that's something that I always love when a band is going for that 80s AOR melodic rock, and it sounds super duper authentic. I like the modern as well, but I also really just appreciate the ones that really more so capture the vibe and all that stuff of the 80s. And there's quite a bit I want to say about this song, but I'll try to remember everything that I wanted to say. But that whole intro, oh man, so good. That bass, it just really right off the rip, right off the rip, you know what you're in for. Like you're just, it's just got that groove, that vibe, that energy, and I was just already all in. Like I said, I just love that the bass and just the melody, the way it all kind of comes in, and it just really sets the stage for the rest of the song. And so right when it first started, and I heard the bass line, I heard just the vibes, that kind of the keyboards like playing a back, the backdrop, creating that true like AOR 80s kind of sound. And then you have the groove of the bass and the way it just takes its time. This song is never in any hurry to be anywhere. It's just all about creating a vibe and a feeling. And I thought that was really, really cool. But right off the rip, when all that was going on, I was like, ooh, this is going to be a good song. It's starting off right. So, and then you get the verses, and great voice, great delivery, great clarity of his voice. It's got there's a hint, it's clean, but there's a nice little edge to his voice, a nice little, not necessarily rasp, but it's not just pure crystal clear. And I dig that, I think it adds a quality to the song. It adds a quality to his voice. And, without it just being completely crystal clear, it adds personality to his voice. So really dig the dude's voice and the way he delivers everything in here. I mean, he's in the groove just like everything else. And it would be easy for the vocals to kind of take you out of the vibe, but it fits very well. And the one main thing I want to say about the verses is there's a lot of times I talk about where verses simply exist to get you to the chorus, and then the chorus is like where it's at. That's where the melody's at. That's where the catchiness is at. That's where everything is at. The band kind of built this song around the chorus, and so the verses are just kind of there to get you from one place to another, and there's nothing real unique about them. And I always really, really like when a band puts just as much effort into crafting the whole song, and not just, hey, the chorus. Let's get the listener to the chorus, and then we'll go from there, and everything else kind of takes a back seat. Because these verses, I dig these verses. I almost like the verses better than I like the chorus of this song. I mean, I'm just it's just so groovy, and I love the delivery. I love the rhythm of it all. It just creates an atmosphere and a feeling. And so, yeah, I just love the verses in this song. Like I said, I might like the verses more than the chorus even. But so the verses, just stellar. I really, really love the care and attention that went into the verses, maintaining the feeling and the mood, and not feeling like they're just there to just get you to the chorus, So I really, really enjoyed that. And that kind of suits this whole song in general, because this whole song, it just really has time to breathe. It just moves at its own pace, and it brings you down into its pace. It really takes the listener and creates this atmosphere, creates this mood and this pacing, and you're brought into it. There's times when there's songs that, really are kind of deliberate where they can get kind of dull, you lose attention, but this, it really sucks you down in to the feeling of the song. And then, I was just grooving with it. And then you get the verses, and at first, I thought that the verses were like okay. Not the verses, the chorus. I thought the chorus, it was okay, but it grew on me over time, and it still suits the mood. Maybe I would have liked if the chorus had just a little bit more of a pop, a little bit more pizzazz, just a little bit something extra, because the melody is quite simple. There's no, but as I was listening to the song as it continued to go, I dug the chorus more and more. It's definitely more on the simple side, but it fits the vibe, so I can't fault it for that because it fits the vibe. It kind of grew on me as it went, especially like after the bridge, when the chorus came back in. I was just, yeah, because it does have some pop to it. The keyboards really kind of chime in, and you definitely know it's the chorus. But I think it could have been a little bit more. Personally, but still, as it stands, solid chorus, suits the song really, really well. And again, it just kind of goes at its own pace, which I can't fault because that's just kind of the nature of this song. One thing that I thought was interesting was where they kind of did just before the bridge, there's kind of like a pre-bridge or something, I guess you could say, or, I'm not quite sure what it would be categorized as, but it was like after the second chorus, you kind of had this build-up, and I was waiting because it felt like it was building up to, the guitar solo and all that was going to be just really just going in. But it kind of built up, and then it dropped. And then you get to like it which was groovy, and it fit the mood, and it had a nice energy to it, and had a nice flair, and like I said, a lot of personality in the guitar work. But it almost just felt like it should have, the bridge solo should have come in a little bit harder instead of losing that momentum. But then as that went, and then that kind of played out a bit, the guitar was just doing the nice little melodies, and really just a lot of personality in the guitar, and you're feeling it. And then boom, the chorus comes back in, and so then you get that big kind of hit back into the song. So and if they had just gone all in right after that, with the solo, like a lot harder, and with more pop and pizzazz and all that stuff, then that impact of the chorus coming back in may have been lost. So I'm iffy on that because, like I said, that would be one thing that it's like I'd have to experiment with, and see how it would sound if we could flow back into the chorus and still have the chorus make that same impact without kind of dropping the song off. So that would be interesting. But, the way it worked out, like I said, I was like, okay, we kind of lost the momentum a little bit. But then that chorus comes back in, and I was like, here it is. We're back, folks. And, I dug that. And then the whole outro with the guitar, just moody feeling guitar, just killer. I mean, just the keyboard work in here, the guitar work, the vocals, the bass work, the drums, everything is done with such feeling. And it really conjures an awesome atmosphere and mood, groovy, super authentic. And I mean, I could be cruising down the highway at night, windows down, just blasting this song, just chilling with my sunglasses on, of course, because we wear our sunglasses at night. It's as simple as that. But just cruising, man. The city lights and just it just conjures such imagery, this song, for just chilling and all that good stuff, and just setting the vibe of that, just the 80s, just cool, vibe. So really neat song. I'm impressed. I might even like this one more than the first one. I kind of forget now, but I thought this was a stellar song, and just some top-notch AOR melodic rock, on the slower side, but the groovy side, and again, just setting a mood, and they succeeded quite well. So let me know, folks, in the comments down below, what do you think of this song here? Let's talk about it all, and I'll catch you all next time. Ranger out.